Okay, so my next question would be from the React. Like we use
Mm-hmm.
some React hooks, like use state, use memo, use effect. So can you just tell me the purpose of the use effect in React?
Okay, so as the name implies, useEffect is a hooked in React that we use to perform side effects. So in this case, side effect can be some kind of functionalities like side effects. That means we have some API call and we have some manual DOM manipulation, and we are setting up subscriptions like we're using the browser router set timeout and everything. So we should handle all of those in use effect, cause the effect will run after the render by default. That means whenever we are rendering something, whatever we write inside our use effect hook with an empty dependency, that will be rendered once. And also it also gives some other like features. For example, we talked about the dynamic route. So for example, if I want to get the product data based on the ID from the dynamic route, I can write a use effect hook, and I can do the API calling and fetching the data inside the API hook, and I can give the ID as dependency to that use effect hook, like the dynamic ID that we got from our API. And whenever that ID changes, our data or the side effect will be fetched again, and we will get new data every time. So that would be one of the use cases of use effect.
Okay, like you have already described, like for the dynamic route, we have to use the use effect, like or fetching the data, we have to use effect.
Hmm. Yes.
So like let's say like use effect have a dependency array.
Hmm.
So it will renders like when the dependency change, like let's say ID or like some things.
Hmm.
And so can you just give me an example from your project or something like when should we use the dependencies?
Yeah, so dependencies are when you want to re-render that effect that you wrote inside your useEffect hook. Like I said, for our dynamic page, whenever the ID changes, I want to refetch the data. So I can write the refetch logic inside our useEffect hook and just give the ID as a dependency. So now our useEffect hook will descend to that ID, and whenever the ID changes, the effect will be called. And we can also manage it with our local states. For example, in our product page, we have an attributes that the user selects, and based on those attributes the product's price and everything will change. So now what I can do is I can take an state, and I can write a use effect hook, and I can give the dependency array those two criterias like the attributes. So whenever the attribute changes, I can make changes to my state. So that is one of the use cases I did in the
If,
e-commerce.
like if someone change the price, then if price is changed, then the re-render will again, like it will fetch the data again, right?
Yes, yes, the re-render would happen again.
Okay.